Well, I've come to a new point in my understanding of landmark education, which never ceases to surprise me. And I need to read you a letter that I received from Landmark Education last week. This is dated August 21st. It says, "Dear Brad, I am writing to let you know that I received word that you were not satisfied with your experience in the Landmark Forum and that you did not get the results that you expected. As a company, we are committed that each of our customers is satisfied with the experience of being in our programs and satisfied with the results they receive. Recognizing that you are not satisfied with your experience of the program, we have refunded your credit card for their full tuition that you paid. We thank you for your consideration of Landmark Education Program." Signed, Tom Carson, Center Manager, Landmark Education, Cincinnati. I thought that was a very good business gesture. I thought they acted in good faith, and I certainly do appreciate that refund of my tuition from Landmark Education. And it does help me restore faith in the Landmark Education itself as a business and as a company that provides a service to people. And it shows a little more human than I perhaps portrayed in my previous videos. That being said, however, I still stand behind my feelings about the techniques that are used by Landmark Forum. And it really is a shame because there are some good things to take away from the forum. However, from the beginning, and I've said this before, there was something, an energy in that room, and I don't know if it was from the moderator herself, but they all do the same thing. But there was an energy that told me that this was threatening to my sense of personhood and my sense of spirituality and everything that made me, good and bad, who I am. And I didn't like it. And I felt that very strongly. And it was because of that my negative emotions started. And I know people are going to say, well, you know, that's your interpretation, blah, blah, blah. But I know myself, and I know to trust what my voice is saying inside me, and I know that's counterintuitive to what Landmark says. But I'm happy with my choice. Other people have said, well, I was skeptical. I had the same thoughts as you, but I continued in the course. Well, to that I respond, if you were skeptical and had the same thoughts as me, why did you stay with the course? I don't understand that. And of course, if you stay with the program, you're going to become further involved in it, and of course you're going to fall in love with it. That's sort of nonsensical to me. If these things that I'm going to tell you had been involved in the forum, I probably would have stayed. First of all, I would want, if I had my say as far as what the forum should look like, I'd want there to be not as many monitors in the back. I don't know why they need a host of about 20 people watching from the back. I'd want to be treated like an adult. That means I could not having someone say, well, don't go to the bathroom because you may miss a very important point that could transform you. You know, I want to be comfortable that I can leave, and I want to be able to open the door for myself and close the door for myself. I also want to be able to take notes on something I'm learning. You know, I said I'm a visual learner, and that's how I process things. That's a proven learning style. And the response that I got from the leader was, that's my interpretation of how I learn. Well, I mean, if that's like telling a blind person, well, that's your interpretation of how you see things. No, the learning style is a proven way people process information. Also, if you're going to, I would use less circular speech and more upfront, honest terms, and also, please don't have people share all those personal things aloud with the whole group. Perhaps it'd be more productive to have coaching on role playing on the techniques that are going to be used. I think it would be also beneficial to use less of the coded language, less of the jargon, so that it's not so concealing or secretive, and also tone down the sales pitch. No one wants to be strong-armed into signing up for the next course or separated. Those are things, and they're not misrepresentations. Those are the things that happen. And if those things had been different, I would have loved it. So I guess that's what, I'm very happy for my money. Thank you. But it's a shame because I don't know why they do all that other stuff. You know, I'm not going to say it's mind control. I'll let you be the judge. But there's no reason to have it from 9 to 10 at night with all those other things going on too. That just is what I'm concerned about. And also, if you, also for the tuition, you should get a little more bang for your buck as far as refreshments. Ice water just doesn't cut it. I mean, they could at least fling for some coffee. And I do apologize for the information on the hierarchy of the volunteers. That was a joke. Okay, if anybody took that seriously, they don't have 32nd degree drones. They just have monitors who are volunteers. So that's my story about Landmark. If you want to go, I say fine. Go and see for yourself what it's all about. And you will have your unique experience, and you may totally be a staunch supporter of it. But I did these videos because people were secretive about what it was about. I didn't know, and so I had to find out for myself on the internet beforehand, which probably wasn't a good idea because I landed across that French documentary. So I wanted to show people what was involved, and the more I found out on the Rick Ross forum about the stories, I got a little more concerned, and so I created a few more videos. But happy ending, my money's back. Landmark looks like a good guy after all, and so maybe they'll take my suggestions and tone down their techniques, and everybody will be happy.